Research has shown that, at any given time, there are roughly over 1 million stray dogs on the streets of Mexico City. While it may be commonplace to encounter these dogs, a recent passerby saw something that was particularly unsettling. Like many strays, this dog was starving and weak, but more disturbingly, his body was covered in cancerous tumors. It was heartbreaking to watch such a gorgeous animal suffering so immensely. His eyes were literally calling out for help. It was clear from the moment anyone laid eyes on the poor dog that he was going to require some serious attention. It was impossible to tell whether or not the cancer had spread so much that treatment was a lost cause, but someone had to at least try to get him help. Not wanting to risk the possibility of something bad happening to the poor dog, the woman who found him, Dahlia, who also happened to be an animal rights activist, rushed the ailing pup to a local animal shelter. Once Dahlia arrived at the shelter, she decided to name the dog Bobby. He was in a terrible amount of pain, and she wanted him to feel as loved as possible. Unfortunately, considering the state he was in, his chances of survival seemed pretty bleak. Veterinarians estimated that Bobby was roughly 2 years old, and after a checkup, they immediately prescribed chemotherapy for his tumors. Because it was such an aggressive treatment, Dahlia did everything that she could to keep Bobby's spirits up, and she started to share his story on the internet. Within the first 2 months at the shelter, Bobby went through 8 sessions of chemotherapy, which was especially difficult because he had been starving for so long. There was no guarantee that Bobby would even survive the ordeal he was experiencing. To everyone's own amazement, it wasn't long before Bobby began to make a speedy recovery. He even started to grow a shiny new coat of fur to cover up his scars. It was clear that the veterinarians made the right decision. Bobby quickly proved to be an energetic, fun-loving dog. He even became somewhat of a local celebrity, with Dahlia's neighbors literally waiting in lines to see him. This newfound fame helped Dahlia in her search for a new family for Bobby. In almost no time at all, Dahlia found Bobby a loving foster family. It was a bittersweet experience for her to see him leave, but at least she knew that he found a home with a family that would be nourishing, affectionate, and supportive.